Miss Latasha. So I just want to hear what your thoughts are on this before you continue. So one of the women that I was talking to yesterday, she said that she believes if word got out that black women were expanding their options, she said that she believes there will be an abundance of Caucasian men, Hispanic men, and Asian men vying for their services. And I respectfully disagree with her. Do you think if word got out, if it was breaking news on CNN tomorrow that black women were going to be expanding their options like they never have before, do you think there's going to be an abundance of men of in other groups that are going to be vying for their services?
I think that question was for you,
What'd you
storyteller.
say, Miss Latasha? We can't hear you.
I said, yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. And then I'm gonna let y'all definitely have this conversation because this is not anything I'm interested in. I'm made for a black man. Period, point blank. Now, I feel like everybody, again, can do whatever they want to do. I am not opposed to you loving who you want to love. That's fine. I'm made for a black man. Because I have an understanding of the plight that these black men have gone through, I have a different levels of patience. I have a different set of expectation and standards. I understand that we do need to work together as a community. I am raising two young black kings. I am leading by example. I want my children to have a love and a loyalty for their own community and the people who look like them. Can we save everybody? Absolutely not. Some people are going to be left behind, but I'm going to do my work. And when I aligned with my fiance, I aligned with a man who wanted the same things that I wanted. And I understood that I had to grow and improve. He had to grow and improve. And we're going to grow and build together so we can have the life that we want to have. I refuse to give up on my black men because I know from my own experiences, not from the world's experience, because everybody has a different experience, but from my experience, the better woman and the better person that I became, the better men that I attracted. And now I'm with a man that I definitely have a great life with because I had a great life on my own. A lot of people are attracting people that are in struggle because they're in struggle, and two people in struggle will only struggle until they decide to shift their mindsets. The answer is
Ashley, please say that one more time for the people that didn't hear you.
two people. If I am in struggle, I am only going to attract a man that is in struggle, and two people who are struggling will always be in struggle until they shift their mindsets, until they go do their self-development. Like Noble said, is my life perfect? Not at all. I grow and I get better every day. My answer to having a better life is not to go to the white savior to come and save me. My answer is to first save myself so I will have contributions for my own community, for my own children. And the man who values that is going to see me and want to double, triple, quadruple what I'm already doing. So I'm going to marry this man that I love, that I have an incredible life with thus far. And we're going to go on to make sure our children have an incredible life. That's what I want for me. To each their own.
As you should. As you should. So I don't think what you want for yourself is anything different than a woman who's in an interracial relationship want for herself. I don't see it as being different.
And I premised at the very beginning that people who are responsible for themselves can live their life however they like to live their life. And I wish them nothing but the best of success and happiness. But just make sure that when you make the decisions that you make, that you are willing to take the consequences that come along. And that's okay. The consequences may be great. It may be a great reaction. It may be a negative reaction. But for you to say that a large majority of white men would leave their family legacy, a bloodline, something that has been something, I'm not saying it never happens. I just do not believe that it happens at the number that you want to portray.
No, it's so listen, I'm not about to argue that. I ain't gotta argue that. I don't have to argue that shit. White men, power is that they can step into this whole idea that I go out and I marry whoever I want to marry. I have children by the woman I want to have children by. And my mother, my father, my grandparents can't say shit. That's power.
Do you
I'm
think it's
saying that
power, or
you
do you
listen,
think
sis.
it's
I'm
a
just
sense of
saying you
rebellion?
don't understand it because we are really like black identified. I'm saying that when women do date outside their race, they see all of the privileges that come from that me and you can't. Listen, sis, me and you love black men. We love black men. We never gonna be able to see it. We can't. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of white motherfuckers who are tired of the system, who are tired of oppression, all that shit, and they're trying to find their own way out. If they end up siding with the black woman and going against their whole family, sis, I'm saying you may not see it. I'm telling you, but the motherfuckers is out here.
So watch this. Okay, so let's, and I will not at all argue your point because everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
My point is, I'm not arguing your point. You ain't trying to argue my point. I don't have a point. I'm saying I agree with you. I'm saying that I believe black marriages are for the best. I believe that if you're a black woman, you should be attracted to a black man. I agree with that whole hands down. I'm saying, but if you are not, and you find yourself with a white man, don't be surprised if he totally cuts off his whole family for you. Don't be surprised.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Sure. And what ends up happening, in my opinion, no, not opinion, historically, when white men attach themselves to black women, they are then seen as I can't say that word, lover.
I know you're going to say, right.
Exactly. So that means not only do they lose the association with their family, but they also lose the association of people who are against that. So when they are in business industries where people, we seen when Trump was in office and the way he had a cult following. Do you not understand? Do we not all understand that people who have that mindset, they don't care nothing about you having power and living how you want to live. They care about what that cult following, what that mindset is going to make them do and believe. So they're not fooling with you no more. So when that white man end up working at the Kroger on third shift, because that's the only job that he can get, because everybody has isolated him because he's got power and he left all the money. These are the same black women that won't date black men that are making $150,000 a year because that ain't enough for me. You think she's going to be she's going to be loyal to this white man that's only making $62,000 a year working two jobs?
Oh yeah, you going somewhere I can't even relate to, but I feel you, sis. By all means, I'm a mute, I'm a drop. Thank you, Nobu.
No, Miss Latasha, don't drop.
I'm just saying I don't know nothing about what she's talking about.
I'm saying you because I need you to speak on the other topic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my big sister Ashley Patterson. If you are not following her, make sure you follow her. Great content. She's someone that she engages with her comment section a lot, does video replies. So follow her. Get in her comment section, and who knows, she might just reply to you. We have Ashley After Dark. It used to be on Fridays. It got moved to Saturdays. We've been having Ashley After Dark for a while, but I've made several appearances on there. So if y'all ever want to see Noble in a different light, not being this controversial, problematic person that y'all try to paint him out to be, y'all can catch me on there. But yeah, sis, say whatever closing words you have. I'm gonna let you go. Say whatever closing words you got.
So for me, it is never any kind of disagreement, argument at all. I really just want what's best for everybody. If whatever is best is for you to date interracially, stay single forever, boss up, whatever you feel like is best for you, you are the one who has to sleep with your decisions at night. But I want us to realize that nobody sets your standards and your expectations but you. Because if you decide to follow somebody else's expectation and standards, you're going to be lost for the rest of your life. Figure out what makes you happy. Figure out what kind of goals, what kind of standards you want. Figure out what kind of life you want. And if you would not want that life for your children or your children's children, I wouldn't do it, because it doesn't sound like it's going to sit well with your spirit. So y'all have a great night. I have no clue what to say about this, but best of luck to everybody. Thanks, Noble, for letting me on.
All right, sis. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Good night. Bye.